Welcome to Rise and Conquer US UK, your daily source of unstoppable motivation. Here, we build discipline, courage, and focus so you can rise higher and conquer your dreams. In a world that moves fast, patience feels like weakness. Everyone's in a hurry. Everyone wants the shortcut. Everyone wants results now. But here's the truth. Great things don't happen fast. They happen in silence, in struggle, in seasons of waiting. Patience isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing everything calmly. It's the art of moving forward without forcing the outcome. Because patience isn't passive, it's power under control. We live in a generation addicted to speed. We want progress, but we hate process. We want growth, but we fear stillness. We want the prize, but not the patience. And that's why so many people quit right before their breakthrough. Not because they're weak, but because they can't handle waiting. The truth is, waiting is not wasted. The waiting season is the working season. It's where foundations are built, where strength is developed, where clarity forms. If you skip the wait, you skip the wisdom. Patience isn't about slowing down, it's about surrendering control. It's saying, I trust that what's mine will find me when I'm ready for it. Because what's meant for you won't pass you, but it will test you. It will test your belief. It will test your consistency. It will test how calm you can stay when everything feels stuck. That's the power of patience. It builds unshakable faith. Most people think patience means sitting still. It doesn't. Patience means working in silence, believing in silence, and preparing in silence. You're not waiting for the blessing. The blessing is waiting for you to become ready. When life slows down, it's not punishing you, it's preparing you. Every delay has design. Every pause has purpose. Every silence has sound if you listen deeply enough. Patience teaches you that time doesn't work against you. It works for you. It's shaping you. It's softening your rough edges. It's strengthening your core. Because what you gain in waiting is not just the result, it's the character to handle the result. You're not being delayed, you're being developed. The truth is, if you get what you want too soon, you'll lose it just as fast. You don't plant a seed and expect fruit the next morning. You water it, you wait, you trust. The same applies to your dreams. Let them grow underground first, in silence, in patience, in faith. Because everything powerful takes time. A diamond takes pressure, a tree takes seasons, a legend takes patience. You have to stop comparing your timeline to others. Their journey is not yours. Their clock doesn't define your pace. You're not late. You're right on time for your own story. But you'll miss your moment if you keep rushing to match theirs. Because comparison is the enemy of patience, and patience is the foundation of peace. You'll never find peace in hurry. You'll find it in trust. Patience doesn't mean you don't feel frustrated. It means you feel it, but you stay faithful anyway. It means when doors don't open, you don't break down, you build yourself. When things don't move, you move internally. You sharpen your mindset, you strengthen your discipline, you refine your energy. That's progress too. Just the kind no one claps for. But one day, those silent steps become your loudest success. Waiting is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's knowing that everything you're praying for is already aligning, just not yet visible. Faith and patience are twins. You can't have one without the other. Faith gives you vision, patience gives it life. Faith says, it's coming. Patience says, I'll wait until it does. That's where the power is, in trusting the unseen. You won't always understand the timing, but you're not supposed to. Sometimes God delays what you want to protect what you need. Sometimes you lose things you thought were blessings because they weren't meant for your next level. Sometimes you wait longer than you planned because the version of you that started isn't ready for the version of success that's coming. The wait is never wasted. Patience also means letting go of control, not because you don't care, but because you finally understand that forcing it only makes it worse. You don't have to chase what's yours. You don't have to panic when it's slow. You just have to keep showing up, calmly, consistently, confidently. Because what's meant for you will never need to be forced. It will flow. You see, the impatient act from emotion, the patient act from vision, Emotion says, I need it now. Vision says, I'll get it when it's time. Emotion reacts, vision remains, and that's how patience wins. Not through speed, but through stillness. When you learn to wait wisely, you stop losing peace to every pause. You start seeing delays as direction. You start trusting that what's not happening yet isn't failure, it's formation. Every great thing you admire was built on patience. The athlete training for years before the win. The artist working in silence before the world noticed. The entrepreneur failing quietly before success exploded. They all mastered the same law. Results take time, but time rewards those who don't quit. And if you can stay patient while you work, you'll end up living the life others only dreamed of. Patience is peace in motion. It's confidence without control. It's working like it depends on you and trusting like it depends on the universe. You'll find your power when you stop fighting the timing, because everything meant for you arrives exactly when you're ready to handle it, not when you want it. So don't rush the process, respect it, because patience isn't waiting for something to happen. It's becoming someone who deserves it when it does. You're not behind, you're not stuck, you're not forgotten, you're being prepared. Your season will come, your door will open, your moment will make sense. But only if you don't quit in the waiting, because patience is the bridge between struggle and strength, between faith and fulfillment, between who you were and who you're becoming. So take a breath, slow down, stay steady. The wait isn't punishment, it's preparation. Patience builds power, faith fuels peace, and time always reveals truth. Stay calm, stay grounded, stay patient, and as always, rise and conquer. Every dream has two stages, the vision and the waiting. The vision feels exciting, it's where you imagine the outcome. But the waiting, that's where most people break. Because the waiting is quiet, it's long, it's uncomfortable. It's where you're doing everything right and still seeing nothing move. It's where your effort doesn't match your results. It's where faith feels like foolishness. But listen carefully, that's not the end of your story. That's just the middle. And the middle is always messy. You see, the process tests you before it blesses you. It will stretch your patience. It will shake your confidence. It will question your faith. But that's what it's supposed to do, because the process isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. You can't handle the promise if you haven't mastered the process. You can't carry the reward if you're not strong enough to hold it. And strength isn't built in success, it's built in silence. Trust the process, even when you don't understand it. Because faith isn't built when everything makes sense. It's built when nothing does. Every time you keep showing up in silence, you're building a foundation no one can shake. You're teaching your heart that patience is not weakness, it's wisdom. That waiting doesn't mean nothing's happening, it means something deeper is being formed. You're learning to breathe in uncertainty, to find calm inside chaos, to believe that delays are not denials, they're direction. When life slows down, it's not rejecting you, it's refining you. You're not being punished for your pace, you're being aligned with your purpose. Sometimes, the process hides your progress so you can grow privately, because public success without private strength always collapses. The universe doesn't rush creation. Why should you? Everything beautiful takes time. The sunrise doesn't panic to rise. The ocean doesn't hurry its waves. Even the seed doesn't force the soil, it just grows when it's ready. That's how you must live. Steady, trusting, patient. Most people give up in the middle because they mistake silence for absence. They think nothing's happening. But the truth is, everything is happening, just not in sight. Progress is like roots, it grows underground first. It's invisible before it's undeniable. You might not see it yet, but your growth is already in motion. Every time you choose faith over fear, every time you stay disciplined in the dark, every time you keep going when it's hard, you're building something unstoppable. You're winning in ways the world can't measure yet. The process will test your patience by removing control. You'll want answers, it'll give you silence. You'll want speed, it'll give you slowness. You'll want clarity, it'll give you confusion. But that's where trust begins. That's where growth happens. Because if everything made sense, you'd never need faith. And if you could control everything, you'd never learn surrender. Stop trying to understand every step. Start trusting that every step has meaning. Even the wrong turns, even the closed doors, even the detours, they're not mistakes, they're mentorship. They're teaching you what strength, humility, and patience really mean. The process knows what it's doing. Even when you don't, sometimes you won't feel like you're progressing. You'll feel stuck, unseen, unappreciated, but don't mistake being undervalued for being unfinished. You're not forgotten, you're being formed. The silence is not your failure, it's your setup. Every waiting season is a building season. You're learning skills, discipline, and emotional control that success will require later. Because success without patience is a disaster waiting to happen. You'll know you're growing when you stop forcing outcomes, when you stop chasing everything and start attracting what aligns. When you realize that peace isn't found in control, it's found in trust. That's maturity, that's power, that's real progress. The world will tell you to move faster. The process will whisper, move wisely. The world will say, do more. The process will say, do what matters. The world will shout, you're behind. The process will whisper, you're right on time. That's the difference between pressure and peace. When you start trusting the timing, you stop living in anxiety. When you trust the process, you stop needing constant proof. Because your peace no longer depends on progress. It depends on perspective. If you can stay calm in chaos, you've already won half the battle. Because the impatient panic in pause, but the wise prepare. They don't waste time complaining. They use time to build. They sharpen their craft. They study. They rest. They grow roots while others chase shortcuts. And when the time finally comes, they don't need to get ready. They are ready. So don't rush your season. Don't curse the quiet. Don't doubt the delay. The process is never wrong. It's always on purpose. If it's slow, it's shaping you. If it's hard, it's humbling you. If it's silent, it's strengthening you. Because growth doesn't happen when things are easy. It happens when you stay faithful through what's uncertain. You'll never have peace trying to force what's not meant for now. Patience doesn't delay your destiny, it develops your capacity. And once you learn that, waiting won't feel like punishment anymore. It'll feel like preparation. Because one day, you'll look back and realize the process was never working against you. It was working for you. You just had to stay long enough to see it unfold. The truth is simple. You're not stuck, you're being shaped. You're not losing, you're learning. You're not waiting, you're working. Patience isn't the pause between dreams. It's the training ground for destiny. So breathe, stay centered, trust the timing. Because the same God who planted your dream knows exactly when to make it bloom. Remember this, flowers don't chase the sun. They rise when the light finds them. So stop chasing, start becoming, start trusting. Because your light is coming, your moment is coming. And when it does, you'll realize it was patience that carried you through. Trust the process. Wait with peace. And as always, rise and conquer. One day, everything you prayed for will make sense. The struggles, the delays, the long nights where you questioned if it was even worth it. You'll look back and realize nothing was wasted. Every setback shaped you. Every silence strengthened you. Every pause was protecting you. Your time is coming, not by accident, not by luck, but by alignment, because what's meant for you cannot miss you. It can only mature you. Right now, it might feel slow, it might feel quiet, it might feel like the world forgot your name, but hear this, you're not being ignored, you're being prepared. The universe doesn't rush creation, and you are a masterpiece in progress. Every day you choose patience over panic, discipline over doubt, faith over fear. You move closer to your time. Even when nothing seems to move, you are still growing. And one day, the world will see what patience built in silence. Don't mistake waiting for wasting. You're not behind, you're being refined. The dream is not denied, it's developing. The door isn't closed, it's being carved. Every seed grows in darkness before it blooms in light. Your silence is sacred. Your stillness is strength. Because when your time comes, and everything will unfold with ease. No struggle, no forcing, just flow. You'll meet the right people. You'll walk through the right doors. You'll see why it never worked out before. Because the version of you that's coming is built for bigger. So don't give up now. Don't rush the process. Don't lose faith in the waiting. What's yours is already written. You're just walking into alignment. Keep preparing. Keep believing. Keep becoming. Because when it's time, it won't just happen. It'll happen fast. It'll feel right, and it'll make peace feel like home again. Remember this. Patience is not waiting for life to happen. It's trusting that it's already happening in your favor. Your time is coming. Stay calm. Stay patient. Stay powerful. Because soon, you won't have to chase anything. It will come to you naturally. That's the reward of patience. That's the rhythm of divine timing. And that's how you rise and conquer. This was your daily dose of motivation from Rise and Conquer US UK. Remember, your time is now. Stand tall, stay disciplined, and rise and conquer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for tomorrow's motivation.